Hey everybody, it's Atheist for the Cause here with a new video about the French presidential elections, but this time with the results, as I promised. I was gonna do it tomorrow, but I had nothing to do, and so why not do it today? Um, so, anyways, Marine Le Pen did lose to Emmanuel uh, Macron. Um, he won 65.5% to 34.5%. Uh, if you remember, I did predict a large Macron victory. And the main thing here for me was the spread. The polls were around 20%, and it got maybe around closer to 25% in some of the wider spread polls. And he like wiped the floor by even like 31%. That is devastating, in my opinion, for the future of the Front National Party or whatever it's called, because they really should have kept it closer if there's some solid support there. But it seems to me that they still have this problem where they have a very loyal base, but they can't spread out beyond that base, and they became a little more mainstream, but they've got a long ways to go. And I don't think that even if Macron fails, judging by how wide this margin was, I don't think next cycle that Le Pen or whoever else is. Yeah, for I guess Le Pen, we'd have to see what other candidate ran the party, but I don't think she's the answer long term. Maybe part of the problem is she's just not a qualified candidate too. You always have to look at, we get all caught up in Brexit and Trump and all this. Well, as I said before, Trump's a better candidate. He has, you know, he's much more fit to do all these business dealings and renegotiations of treaties, and Le Pen is not qualified for that. But if we look at the map here, she lost everywhere, and I think she's gonna lose it because I think this is Paris here, so she should lose. Let me check one thing. Okay, good. She should lose this as well. So I don't expect her to win in any of these gray areas that haven't been filled in yet. So yeah, quite the devastating loss. And if we go down to the first round and we look, all the dark blue here, um, that's all Le Pen. And now if you go to this pink, I know it's weird because the white is actually the Mélenchon, the socialist, but the pink up here is Macron. It's hard to tell. And he won all over here. Le Pen won all over here. And you look at the second round, the runoff, and she only held two of the territories she did have. How did she lose all of this? Well, if we go down and look, there's gonna be a graph or a bar chart, I should say, where it shows the switch, and Hammond supporters went to Macron 69% and only Le Pen by 5%. 26% put in blank ballots. And now if you look at Mélenchon, 51% went to Macron and 12% went to Le Pen. These are just devastating numbers. And even Fillon, who didn't even get much of the vote, he only had like 8%, I think. Even he had 42% of his voters go to Macron and 31% go to Le Pen. Like, it's pretty bad when 31% is the best. She's still lost there. So this is a huge image problem going forward. They are probably not the future for France, even down the line. Le Pen's probably gonna have to pass the baton to someone else that has a better face, and she's got so much family baggage that if they really want to get past this image of racism and all of that, um, and remember, some of the problems with him is like legitimate. Her father was legitimately racist, so, and still is. So, you know, it's gonna be interesting to see what, how does Macron do if he does badly. Does one of the two major parties come in? Does a party collapse and something else pop up? Um, it'll be interesting. I'm not sure where things go from here. I'm gonna have to look into it a little bit more, but yeah, this seems like Macron's not gonna have to do too much, in my opinion, to um, to keep the people on his side because they are scared of Le Pen. So, and National Front, or the Front National Party. Um, but anyways, that's the video for now. I don't have too much else to say. But wow, what a devastating loss. All right, I will talk to you guys later.